Hello there. Today is Thursday, June 25th, 2020. Welcome back. Nice weather we're having. Berenstain Bears week, on with the fourth book for the week for Berenstain Bears. Berenstain Bears Moving Day. So far, all the Berenstain Bears books that we've looked at have been with Mama, Papa, brother, and sister. This book, though, is talking about a time before Sister Bear was even born, back when it was just Mama, Papa, and Brother Bear. Let's take a look at Berenstain Bears Moving Day. They're going to move into a new house, which we all know from our other stories. Their stuff is all packed. Here comes the truck. Let's move with the bears and wish them good luck. Berenstain Bears Moving Day. Have you ever moved into a new house? It's a big upheaval, a lot of things to do, pack the boxes, cleaning, a lot of stuff to do, figuring out measurements. The Bear family, oh, look at this letter T. Isn't that fancy? It's like the treehouse that we know. Interesting. Interesting. The Bear family didn't always live in the big treehouse down a sunny dirt road deep in bear country. Years ago, when Brother Bear was an only cub, they lived in a hillside cave halfway up Great Bear Mountain at the far edge of bear country. So they used to live near a hill, kind of near a mountain, halfway up the mountain. It was a comfortable cave, cool in summer and cozy in the winter, and while it wasn't perfect, it tended to be dark and it dripped and trickled a little bit. It was home, and the Bear family was quite happy there. Happy and busy. Mama Bear kept busy managing things and tending the vegetable patch. Papa Bear had plenty to do with his wood cutting and furniture making, and Brother Bear kept busy climbing, collecting rocks, and playing with his friends. So they all had things they do in their neighborhood or at their house. But living in the mountainside wasn't perfect. It wasn't easy growing vegetables in the thin, rocky soil, and the trees Papa needed were getting fewer and farther between. But the sun was bright and the air was clear and sparkling, and the view was magnificent. Yes, the Bear family was happy and content about living in their hillside cave halfway up Great Bear Mountain at the far edge of bear country, until one day, Papa Bear said, "My dears, the time has come to move." All right, so they're like, maybe we need to go somewhere else. "Move?" cried Brother Bear. "That's right," said Papa Bear. What? Wait a minute, I just thought, why is he called Brother Bear? Because he doesn't even have any siblings. He should just be called, I don't know, Kid the Bear, Bear the Kid, Kid Bear, Bear Kid. I like Bear Kid. He should be called Bear Kid. "Move," cried Bear Kid. "Move," cried Brother Bear. "That's right," said Papa. "The trees are getting few and far between on the mountainside." "Yes," said Mama, "and it's not easy raising enough vegetables for a growing family in this thin, rocky soil." "Where are we going to move to?" Brother asked. "To the valley," said Papa, as he began putting lamps and things into a box. "The valley," said Brother. The valley down there was nice to look at, but he wasn't so sure he wanted to live there. It was so far away. And so you can see already from the cover, Brother Bear is going to be nervous. A big change is always a scary thing, especially if you're young and you can't really prepare for it. "What about my toys?" asked Brother. "We'll take them along, of course. Put them in here," said Papa, handing him a box. "And what about my books?" "We'll take them too," said Papa, handing him another box. "Oh, that's good." "And what about my friends?" asked Brother. "We can't put them in a box and take them along." Might have to say goodbye to his friends. Maybe they can visit him. "That's true," said Mama, lifting Brother onto her lap. "You'll be leaving your friends behind. Papa and I will too. That's what happens when you move. But you can keep in touch with them. You can write, even visit perhaps. And besides, you can make lots of new friends." We know he's going to make lots of new friends. "When are we going to move?" Brother wanted to know. "Tomorrow, bright and early," Mama told him. "The moving bears will be here first thing in the morning." That night, as Brother bedded down in the corner of the cave, he wondered what it would be like to leave his old neighborhood and his old friends. He wondered what it would be like to move into a new neighborhood, making new friends. And then he began to wonder if he would ever fall asleep. And just when it began to seem like he never would, he did. Okay, so he fell asleep. He's getting nervous about the big move. The next morning, the moving bears came with their big trucks, and they began moving the bear family's things out of the cave. "Everything goes," said Papa. And everything did. The moving bears were very fast, but very careful. Before long, the cave was empty. So they're taking everything. They're taking all the furniture with them, putting it in there. And this is the final result. Oh, Brother Bear, he's got his little bear there, but empty house. They're moving out. Then after a fond farewell look at their old home, the Bear family said goodbye to their friends and neighbors, got into their car, and headed down the mountain. The big moving truck followed. So here they go. They're off. They got all their stuff heading to the new home. Down the mountainside they went. After a few tight spots and a few wrong turns, they were in the rich green forest of the valley. Look at that forest, said Papa. Now I shall have plenty of wood to cut. They passed farms with fine fields. And look at that rich brown soil. What a vegetable garden I'll have, said Mama. Oh, it's good for Mama and Papa. They got good stuff here. Brother was on the lookout for friends and playmates, but all he saw were a frog and some butterflies, and they didn't look very friendly. Not friendly butterflies? I don't know. What do you think? Think the butterflies look friendly? I can see the frog, but butterflies are always friendly. Get ready, said Papa, as they turned onto a sunny dirt road. Just around the bend is our new home. And this is the home we know, right? This is the home that they live in. Let me try to get this. Oh yeah, look, this last one. Berenstain Bears getting a fight. This is their home. This is their home that they now know. But it's a tree, said Brother. A tree house, said Papa. A fine tree house with a downstairs and an upstairs and an attic and even a room of your own. Here's a sign that said for sale. Now it says sold, which means someone bought it. The Bear family bought it. It was indeed a fine house, a whole house hollowed out of a great oak. It did need work. The paint was old, there were some broken steps, and some of the bark was loose. But Mama and Papa had great plans for fixing it up. They're going to fix it all up. As the movers took the Bears' things into their new home, the Bears imagined what it would look like when it was all fixed. It was going to be very beautiful. So this is what they're moving into. This is what they're imagining it will look like when they're all done fixing it all up nice. They were so busy imagining that they didn't even notice they had company. Their new neighbors had come with gifts of welcome. There were rabbits with carrot stew, bird and squirrel families with seeds and nuts, and a number of bear families with honeycombs, wild berries, and lots of cubs to make friends with. How about that? All right. You don't have to worry at all, Brother Bear. There's all kinds of neighbors and kids to play with, and Brother and Mom and, oh, look, here's some rabbit. I've never seen those rabbits except for this book. They should come out more. Oh, the birds were carrying seeds for them. They're all welcoming them. That's so nice. Welcoming them to the neighborhood. The Bear family felt very welcome in their new neighborhood. That night, they went to bed very tired, but very happy. And when they got their tree house all fixed up, it was just about perfect. So there's one more change that's going to come. Sister Bear, right? She's on her way. But, and that's how the Bear family moved into their house on the sunny dirt road deep in Bear Country. That was the Berenstain Bears moving day. Tomorrow's Friday, Berenstain Bears and the Bad Dream. Bye, see you, bye.